From Studio A in Hobart Hall, WPTV presents Late Night with James Nuzzo and Eric Dargis, with special guest Eric Dolan and stand-up comedy by Kyle Shaw. Here's your host, James Nuzzo!
Thank you so much, guys, for coming out. This is the first ever episode of Late Night with James Nuzzo and Eric Dargis here on WPTV. And I'm your host, James Nuzzo, and that fella over there is my sidekick and announcer, Eric Dargis. And over here is our crowdsourced band. Every episode, we select 4 lucky audience members to come up and be our house band for the episode to play these state-of-the-art instruments we've given to them. So Eric, tell us about this week's band.
This band right here, well, their name is Dennis.
Dennis?
Dennis.
No,
they're like all named Dennis.
They're all named
Every member is Dennis. They are a ska band, but here's the twist.
What's the twist?
They do ska versions of Bible verses.
Wow.
It's
Bible?
crazy.
Do they have like a big following?
They have a large following.
I could be talking to them,
Minnesota.
but they're not mics.
No,
so
they're not allowed to talk.
Oh, you don't.
No, it's not in their contracts.
Oh, okay. Oh, then. Well,
They have a huge Minnesota following.
just why are they here? Well, thank you, Dennis, for being here. Let's hear it for Dennis, everybody. All right. This show is your run-of-the-mill late night show. We're going to have a show every other week. It's going to have interviews, sketches, characters, musical guests, stand-up comedians, you name it.
Quaid.
What?
You said to name it.
Quaid?
I named it Quaid.
Like Randy Quaid?
No.
Dennis Quaid?
No.
Just Quaid?
Quaid.
Quaid
First name Quaid.
Okay. Anyway, every show will start off with a monologue where I walk out from these lovely towel curtains, that's not there anymore, and held by our wonderful band. And I'll walk out to this mark and tell you guys what's going on in the world, on campus, off campus, you name it.
Larry.
All right. So I'm going to go back there now. We're going to restart the whole show from the top, and I'm going to come out here and start the show like we normally would. So does that sound cool? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Here's your host, James Nuzzo.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. Here's what's going on this week. Author J.K. Rowling was in the news this past month when she hinted at an 8th Harry Potter novel. Rumored title of the book, Harry Potter and the Endless Student Debt.
Accio Financial Aid. Am I right?
Nope, I don't think you're right.
Am I right?
No, the Learning Channel has decided to put an end to the hit series Honey Boo Boo. Some of their viewers are upset, some don't care, but most were just too lazy to change the channel anyway, so it's fine. Humanetics, a crash dummy manufacturer, started making obese crash test dummies to represent the current US population. Said one of the dummies, "That's what happens when you keep breaking our legs in car crashes."
I hope the dummies had benefits.
I think they had dentistry.
Just dentistry?
They didn't get anything else.
That's it?
No, it was just dentistry. But, I mean, they can talk, right? Dummies can talk?
Yeah, they can talk all the time.
Yeah, that's fine. John Carter Cash, son of country singer Johnny Cash, was arrested in a Canadian airport for taking off all of his clothes. He failed his sobriety test when he failed to walk the line.
Whoever wrote that joke should be Ring of Fired.
Didn't you write that joke?
Yeah, I wrote that joke.
R.L. Stine, author of the popular series Goosebumps, is writing a book containing chapters limited to 140 characters each. Not to be confused with Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin, who adds 140 characters per chapter. So that's okay.
He kills 139 of them, though.
Yeah, there's only one
That's
left.
the problem.
One left every chapter,
Yeah.
and they restart again. 140 more characters.
140 more.
Kanye West is in the process of making a diamond ring for his 16-month-old daughter. Now, I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
She ain't messing with no broke.
Can't, it's TV. Can't.
TV.
The inventor of the board game Operation, John Spinello, can't afford a real-life operation. Isn't that weird? Doctors say that even if you could afford it, they don't want to take the risk and go through the trouble, all to say sorry in the end. And they would much rather play Candyland anyway. So that's fine. That's fine. A report has been released that the marijuana industry will be bigger than the NFL by the year 2020. NFL players have brought this upon themselves by investing largely in the marijuana industry.
They went from throwing dimes to buying dimes.
A little risky there.
A little risky.
And finally, a toddler in Tennessee was rescued after crawling inside of a claw toy vending machine. The parents got him out safely $4.50 later. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show for you tonight. Eric Dolan is here. Ladies and gentlemen, your crowdsourced band, Dennis. All right, so it's our first episode here on Late Night, which means the campus is still getting familiar with Eric and I. So we sent our man on the street to see if students knew who we actually are. So take a look at this.
Here we are on the campus of William Patterson. We're going to see what the students think of James Nuzzo and Eric Dargis. Let's go. James Nuzzo?
I'm sorry,
James Nuzzo.
okay.
Who is he?
I have no idea.
James Nuzzo? James Nuzzo?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
If you had to give me one guess, who do you think Eric Dargis is?
A rapper?
Not close. James Nuzzo?
Oh, here we go. What's up?
James Nuzzo. Do you know who he is?
Who?
James Nuzzo.
No.
Well, Eric Dargis.
Who?
Eric Dargis.
Are you speaking English?
James Nuzzo?
I'm sorry?
James Nuzzo.
James Uzo? What?
James Nuzzo.
Oh, say
James
my-
Uzo?
Rand Clark? What do you mean? Wait,
Eric Dargis.
oh, hello.
Nope.
I'm Sophia.
I don't care. Who are they? Who do you think they are? James Nuzzo?
Don't know who that is.
What?
Are they reality stars? I don't.
Yes. They're reality stars. Yeah.
Can't beat y'all.
Can't beat them.
116 years in the business,
116 years, guys. You hear this?
and they backed their
James
product.
Nuzzo's been in the business for about 2 days, so we'll see how he does.
Realtors.
Realtors?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that. James Nuzzo? Oh! James Nuzzo and Eric Dargis. I'll give you a hint, they're on TV. James Nuzzo! James Nuzzo? No, James Nuzzo. He's on TV.
He's on TV. What channel?
Who's James Nuzzo?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
What, Eric Dargis?
Nope. Oh, y'all feeling this? Oh.
No, we're not feeling it over here. We're not feeling it over here. We're not feeling it.
Coming out soon.
James Nuzzo?
James Nuzzo, he's a stud, I'll tell you.
What are the names again?
What are their names? Why don't you know this? Why? Why? I guess I sat and pooped.
Is he famous?
Yeah.
At Willie P?
Yeah.
Never heard of
So is
him.
he like the dean?
Not a chance.
Is he like
no.
the president?
Well, who do you think they are?
Probably singers, I imagine.
5
o'clock on a Saturday. I'm all down.
What?
I don't even remember
No.
now. I got
I like your pants, James Nuzzo. Oh, okay. James Nuzzo? James Nuzzo?
No.
No?
James what?
Nuzzo.
What's that?
It's a person.
I have no idea.
Why do you know who he is?
Why should I?
James Nuzzo?
Great guy. I look forward to seeing him or hearing from him on the radio show. You guys should tune in.
We'll see him on the radio show. James Nuzzo? What's your name?
The Spanish Alma Guillermo Prieto.
Exactly what we were talking about. Finally, somebody got it. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. We have a radio show.
What was that?
We have a radio show.
Yeah, we have a radio show. I like your pants, Eric Dargis.
Oh, thank you. Are you gonna rap?
Oh, now see, here's the thing. When she said rapper, she was correct in one sense. I'm not a rapper in like the hip hop sense. More along the lines of I'm a gift rapper. I'm
Oh.
an avid gift rapper.
She knew that? So she knew who you.
She had a good guess.
Oh, she was pretty good.
She was excellent.
All right. Well, when we come back, Eric and I will sit down with our first guest, Eric Dolan. So stick around. This is Late Night. Welcome back to Late Night, everybody. Our first guest is music director right upstairs here in Hobart Hall at Brave New Radio. His radio show, Monday Morning Blend, is nationally acclaimed. Everybody, please welcome Eric Dolan. Thank you for coming.
First guest.
Yeah.
First guest.
So you're the first guest.
I am the first guest, and I dressed for the occasion.
What? So can you tell me a little bit?
Well, so I mean, I've spent my whole life watching late night television.
Yeah.
I've been a fan, and I always very meticulously judge what people wear.
Of course.
On late night shows, I could tell if someone decided to wear it for them. A lot of times, you can put forth an aura about yourself, and so I wanted to wear something that I knew no one could make fun of. It doesn't say very much about me, so everything that's going to happen is going to come from my face.
Yeah. Which is
that makes sense.
which is accurate.
Well, before we get, I brought you a gift.
Oh.
If that's
Well, you didn't
No,
have to do
I know.
that.
I know I didn't.
Eric.
It was a decision that I made because I'm a kind person.
Thank you.
It's a late night show, and
Wow.
mugs are very synonymous. But this mug actually it comes with a joke because it's a late night show.
You're a joke?
Yeah, well, it's the cups joke. It's the mugs joke. So
okay.
let's pretend I'm the host.
Okay.
And you're a guest, and you run out of things to say.
Yeah.
Right. You could something along the lines of like, Oh, tiny cup or giant hand?
Tiny cup or giant?
Because it's a slightly smaller.
I see that it's a smaller mug. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So-
That's therein lies the humor of the, because it's like, like.
So whenever I run out of jokes, I can grab that.
Yeah. So that's for you. Mesa Verde. That's my grandmother's.
Well, thank you, Eric Dolan. That was very polite of
You
you.
can use it too.
He doesn't let me touch things.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to touch things here.
You just need to talk. I mean,
You're the first guest.
I'm the first guest. Yeah.
So congratulations.
yeah.
How do you think? Would you like our set?
Yeah.
Oh, just yeah.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? What are we?
Well,
what
I mean,
are
I was hoping you would like.
make out with it. Come on.
Well, I guess
No,
not.
it is a very nice set, and it's nice to have live late night TV happening.
Yeah.
But it was weird when you guys asked me, because
What do you mean?
it seems as though you told other people before you told me.
Just the press.
We didn't say anything.
The press are people too, because that people knew.
There's telling me we have a clip from that day.
Yeah, no, someone was filming it, which so it seems as though you told people, because why would you film that?
we didn't. Let's see this video. Let's watch this. So thank you for coming out, Eric Dolan.
Yeah.
We are very pleased to inform you that you will be the first ever guest on Late Night with James Nuzzo and Eric Dargis.
Is it just like
It's like a TV show. It's like a TV show.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll be the first. You'll be the
Oh,
first.
cool.
guest.
Yeah. That's
All right.
okay.
So great.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric Dolan. Eric Dolan. Yes. Eric Dolan.
Eric, you want a copy? Hot off the press.
Oh, Eric Dolan. I'm really happy to see that you're the first guest.
Eric, got a second?
Yeah.
Sit down. Stand up. You're fired. Get out.
Why?
Because you're the first guest on Late Night. Go. Be gone.
Wow. So we had no idea.
Yeah.
We had no idea.
No,
what
yeah,
happened
no.
to you.
Things kind of got out of hand there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you came back.
I'm glad that AJ still speaks to me. Yeah.
Well, after the shut up.
Yeah, he screamed very loudly in his face. I'm still recovering, but
You're much faster than I thought.
that I've gotten that a lot, and I can only assume this will make me faster. I'm very aerobic in this.
Aerobic? Not B-robic. C-robic. You're aerobic.
Aerobic.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're a broadcast journalism major.
Yeah.
And what is you're trying to be? You want a degree in media studies?
Oh
and
yeah,
sociology?
because I've learned enough about media to know that it's disgusting and awful, and I don't want to be a part of it. I'd much rather critique it, and ideally have someone pay me to do it, or dress like this. I wouldn't mind dressing like this.
Just
if
get
someone was
paid to
paying
dress
me.
like that. That'd be very nice.
Well, now that I've said it, the circumstances that would require me getting paid to dress like this seem a bit, odd. So maybe I
think
don't
Cirque
just
du
want to get
Soleil.
paid to wear this.
You can join Cirque du Soleil.
I was thinking more of like a man boy thing, but
Either or.
So what's it like being the music director upstairs?
It's very interesting. We get a lot of very anyone can get my address here. So we get stuff from big bands and producers, not big bands, not like grandfather music, like bands.
Like
that
big bands, like brass, like a huge
no,
marching band?
very limited brass, except
Gotcha.
for Pat's and Knuckles. But we also get a lot of stuff from people who have basements and Bandcamp accounts. And that could be brilliant because you may be on the forefront of this huge musical realization,
Exactly.
but it could also be, how do I put this? Dads.
Dads send you music?
Dads send me music directly to me, addressed to me.
Like dad music? Like
it's not even dad because there is dad rock, which is rock that's made for dads. This is dads making rock. And ironically enough, dads making rock is worse than dad rock because the people making dad rock are generally a bit younger.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
And do you ever play any of the dad music on the radio?
Not on the radio, but I mean, I got to keep my ears pure.
For the dad
I
music.
don't listen to anything except the dad music until I'm on the air, because then I can, much like the listener, appreciate the good music
Actual
that's being
music.
played. So yeah, so I'll only on my own time, showers, generally.
You listen to dad music when you shower?
I listen to dads in the shower, yes.
Okay. And you have two shows.
Yeah, the Monday Morning Blend,
which
and then,
is nationally acclaimed.
Yeah, I don't know who acclaimed it, but I like the way
nation.
Yeah.
The nation
the
as a
whole
whole.
nation.
Well, gosh darn it then.
Yeah. And you have, what's the Brave New Radio?
Yeah, Brave New Radio Presents, which is just music, no dads. Well, sometimes my dad listens, but
No dad
he's in
music.
prison, so it's nice. He
Does
can't
he-
call, like I don't know what he, but he says he listens. And
Does your dad do music? Is your dad one of the artists?
No, I mean no. The chains. I don't know if they still have chains in prison, but I guess with the metal tin can, the song of his people, I suppose. I don't know.
People songs.
Your dad used his one call to make a request for Dad Rock, then, right?
Yeah, yes he did. Yes, he
His
did.
one call.
And you have a podcast.
Yeah, it's called
called
Orange Juice and Ice Cream.
And I would love to hear how that happened.
Okay, 2 reasons. So the first was, so basically the premise of it is we ask 50 strangers on campus a question every week, cut it together for like this weird experimental sort of like you're just hearing these voices. And so when we were recording it, the first thing we asked was, if you could have anything in the world right now, what would it be? And we asked our sweet mate, Ryan Red Sheep Walsh, and he said he wanted a piece of provolone cheese. And then we didn't turn off the recorder because it seemed as though something very good was about to happen.
Yes,
And he continued
would assume
talking
so.
about foods. And he's mulling, this is all recorded, he's like, orange juice and ice, why doesn't anyone ever think of that? So we made an orange juice and ice cream. But the more meaningful reason for me is that's called an Orange Julius. I don't know if you're aware. Orange juice and ice cream are called an Orange Julius. And Julius was actually the name that my parents had chosen for the twin I ate in the womb. So it's sort
You
of
had me right until that point.
It's sort of an homage to Julius, and then also because of Red Sheep. So
That's insane.
yeah, disgusting. Yeah.
So where can you find the podcast?
SoundCloud. And I don't know of anyone else making orange juice and ice cream on SoundCloud. So I would just go to SoundCloud. Everyone watching now is just ripping out their phones and flipping on their laptops for this. But yeah, just orange juice and ice cream. Orange juice and ice cream.
Orange juice.
Ice cream.
You are very well known for your radio voice.
Yeah.
I was wondering, could you do a intro, like say our name with your voice, as if it was the radio?
I don't like. Would you mind if I went behind the chair? I just don't like people seeing my face.
When you do radio.
I do a weird face.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
okay, thanks. So what am I saying again?
You're saying that it's on there if you don't know what the name of our show that you're
Nuzzo
on.
and Eric Dargis.
Late Night with James Nuzzo and Eric Dargis. So it's like it's like if the movie theater voice guy didn't quite hit puberty. Kind of deal. Yeah.
It sounded exactly. Well, thank you.
Oh no, absolutely.
Well, thank you. Eric Dolan, everybody. When we get back, we're gonna play a little game.
Yeah.
Little game of Pictionary with Eric and a surprise guest, and we'll be right back with more Late Night.
Cool.
So I'm here with the two Erics, and we're gonna play a little Pictionary, and Eric Dargis is gonna be my partner, which means you need a partner. So everybody, please welcome Eric's partner in crime, Pat Gibbons.
Hey, good to see you, buddy.
That's cute. Thank you, Pat.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so does everyone know how Pictionary works?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Well, we just explained to you. I hope you know. But yeah, so we have 3 clues here each, and we're gonna take turns, and we're gonna go and guess and draw, and only you can guess for me, and vice versa.
Right,
we're gonna switch.
All right.
Okay. So I'll start, I guess. That's a tough one. All right. I guess buzz me out if I'm too late. You didn't think about that. All right, here we go. Ready?
I'm ready. It's a light Wonder Woman. Willie P. Superhero. It is Willie P. America, the TV office. It is WP. It is a lady, an American lady from William Patterson. It's a bed. You're in bed with an American lady from William Patterson. Is that a thing of butter? Is that a toaster with an American flag and a lady's head on it?
That's it?
Yeah, buzzed out already.
Dargis, how you not getting that one, man?
Kathleen Waldron.
That was supposed to be a desk, but I drew her head too high. So she just looks like she's just laying.
I thought it was just a headless person.
All right, well, all races.
All right. May I?
You may. Make sure you choose number 1.
Okay. I could just go?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I'm ready now.
Okay. So,
Black hole.
no.
The moon. Steak. Salisbury steak. Bumblebee. Is it a bumblebee? Bumblebee Arthur. Moonbeam. Moonbeam? Gucci Mane. Ice cream cone. Stung. Cauliflower ear. Popcorn.
Who's sung of this?
Honey Boo Boo. Like I was gonna get to honey, and then I was gonna just start weeping.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm still a Bumblebee Arthur fan, but that's cute.
Bumblebee Arthur was spectacular.
Yeah.
That was a good guess. The best guess. All right, Eric.
All right.
Eric Dargis.
Hey. It's okay.
This is a terrible game of so far.
Oh my. All right. Mix it up. Go green here.
Uh-oh.
Environmental.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Ship. Boat. Titanic. Music. Oh, that's a radio. Radio. Boombox. TV. TV radio. Brave New Radio. Hobart Hall. Hobart Hall?
You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Let's go, Patrick.
All right. Hey. Do I erase it? You don't got a guy for that? You kidding me right now?
No guy.
This is my job?
You're the guy to race.
We will hire interns next time.
You're gonna want to grab that number 2, Pat.
With that number 2?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna go with classic black.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
It's 1-0 right now.
I'm gonna turn for this.
Okay.
I just didn't want to disrespect anyone.
Yeah. Well, you just warned them.
Okay.
Wow.
Unlike you, I'm not just gonna jump rashly into a giant rectangle.
Wow. This is huge.
Racing horse. Stoplight.
No.
Train stop.
You're close though.
Tractor trailer.
You're close.
Train stop trailer.
No.
Light. Hole in ground. Manhole.
Oh,
manhole
you're
cover.
You're getting there.
Dude, manhole
You're
cover.
getting there. You're getting there.
Manhole cover.
You're really close. You're really close.
Circle drain. Circle drain. Street drain.
No, you're close though.
Car park. Oh, the new parking garage.
Yeah, the new park. Yeah, perfect. Great.
All right. Tie game. So this last clue, Eric.
Oh yeah. If he just put a money sign, I would have gotten it. It's topical.
We could have kept Kathleen Waldron up for that one. The picture of her, not actually her. So we have the same clue now.
Okay.
So whoever gets this first wins.
My goodness. All right.
We have the same one.
Look me in the eye right now.
You don't have to look me in the eye if you don't want.
Seriously.
No, I don't. That's a little creepy.
All right. You tell me when.
I don't know if you know. You can't. Never mind. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I'm just drawn.
Okay. You
I'm
ready?
drawn.
You ready? You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger.
Guess, Eric.
I haven't. Is that the classroom?
Pat.
It's a window. There's a window.
Sandwich man.
Fast food.
Javier.
Yes! All you had to do.
I love you.
This is all you had to do.
We can't do that. That was the clue.
Yeah,
the
we
W.
can't do
Oh, the W.
And that's a letter. We can't write
Oh.
anything. Well,
Rules, schmules.
congratulations.
Hey.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thanks very much for having me.
I'd like to thank Eric Dolan and Pat Gavins for helping us with Pictionary here. When we come back, we're going to hear some stand-up comedy from Kyle Shaw, so don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Shaw.
Are you guys ready to rock? Cool. Is anyone familiar with the accelerator hand dryer? Yeah. You know, the one that's so strong that moves your skin? Because that's necessary. Like you put your hand under it, you push the button, and just blast your hand. How did they decide that was enough? At the factory, the boss is checking it, and he puts his hand under it, and it dries. But he's crazy, so he's like, "We need more power." I hate fake people because whenever I try to talk to them, they just ignore me. I go up to them like, "Hey, hello? Am I not good enough for them or something?" And then some nice guy will come up to me and say, "Calm down, sir. That's a mannequin." As a 22-year-old white male who grew up in an upper middle-class suburban neighborhood, I don't have any real problems to complain about, but I still enjoy complaining about things. I mean, after the Trayvon Martin trial, people wanted to riot, but I felt I didn't deserve to riot. But if I was at a riot, I'm sure it'd go something like black people are shouting, "We can't trust our government anymore." Maybe punch some cops, and then I'll be there and say, "Nothing has changed for me," and I'll throw a pebble. I'm so bad at small talk. I mean, people just have to pull a conversation out of nowhere. How do you do that? You could say anything. Well, almost anything. It always starts with a couple seconds of silence, and then I freak out and feel I have to say something. But I don't show anyone that I'm freaking out. So it's like on the surface, I seem calm and ready. But on the inside, I'm nervous. Mom's spaghetti. If I actually know anything about what we're talking about, I'll try to throw it in, but the timing is always bad. Someone will come up to me and go, "Hey, Kyle, want to go to the beach?" And I'll say, "Oh, I'd love to go, but the water is salt water, and I'm afraid I might drown." Do you know it takes longer to drown in salt water because the water actually draws blood from your cells into your lungs? You end up drowning in your own blood, not the water. Oh, never mind then. I never bothered to watch the Titanic because I already know how it's going to end. I think there should be a 2-for-1 bag of chips law because they're always half empty and asking them to fill the bag is too much. Like, how does that happen anyway? Who approves these bags? There's some guy at the factory and he's checking. He's like, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is this? You know we only have a 10 chips max. Does this look like a Pringles tube to you? What if any other food was like that? Like pizza. What if you ordered a pizza pie and only half a pie was in it? Instead of getting mad, you were just like, "Oh, it's always like that. It's pizza." So I was watching 16 and Pregnant the other day for this joke. And at the end of the intro, the girl tells you she's pregnant like it's a surprise. You know, it usually starts like with a close-up of her face. And she's like, "Hi, I'm Brittany. I like to hang out, go to the mall, go to the movies," and then it zooms out to show that she's pregnant. I'm pregnant. Like, obviously, you're pregnant if you're on the show. I want to see a new show with the same kind of intro called 16 and blank, and it's a different thing each episode. So one example would be a close-up of her face. Like, "Hi, I'm Brittany. I like to hang out, go to the mall, go to the movies," and then it zooms out to show that she has giant robot legs, and I have robot legs. I feel like that would be a much more interesting show. I don't understand people who still believe in zodiac signs and horoscopes, because not only did they announce a couple of years ago that they were actually off and added a whole new sign, which would hint that it's completely wrong, but the descriptions for them are so vague. You would think they would all coincide with each other, but they don't. Pick up one newspaper, might say something similar to "Good things will happen too soon," and pick up another one and say "Your life sucks." It's not like there's an official committee that comes up with these every day. The people who write them just pull them out of nowhere, which leads to the conflicting ones. Like, I'm an Aries. That means I'm supposed to be full of surprise and excitement and hates monotony and dullness. But what might be dull to another person could be exciting to someone else. Like, what if the apocalypse was happening and I was doing what I usually do? Nothing. So I look outside and I'm like, oh, there's nothing I can do, and go back to doing what I was doing before. Who said being dull or calm is boring anyway? I have a ball just sitting in front of my laptop, listening to music, eating chocolate, playing video games for hours. It's dull and calm, but it's not boring. And now, an impression of Robin Williams washing his hands. Thank you.
Back. This is late night. My thanks to Eric Dolan, Pat Gibbons, Kyle Shaw,